We are happy to be back with another informative unit. If you want to add more to your knowledge of power system, this is what you want to follow. Before starting with our Unit 2, please make sure that you have watched and completed the first unit. That way, you will be very much comfortable with the content of Unit 2. Diesel power station. The generating station in which diesel engine is used as prime mover for generation of electrical energy is known as diesel power station. Diesel is born and this causes the mechanical energy to be produced. Then the diesel engine will drive the alternator which is coupled to the diesel engine. Then this mechanical energy is converted to electrical energy. Advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of a diesel power plant is design and layout is quite small, less space is required, can be located at any place, less starting time, and no standby losses. And the thermal efficiency is higher. Disadvantages of diesel power station. High running charges as fuel cost is very much high, generate small power, cost of lubrication is high, and maintenance charges are high. Now that we came to know the advantages and disadvantages of diesel power station, for generation of electrical energy, some compromises has to be made. Though the generation or cost of diesel power station is high, yet it is used for generation of electrical energy where need for electrical energy is less, sufficient quantity of coal and water is not available. So usually they are built as standby power plant for hospitals and radio stations and many more emergency places. Schematic arrangement of diesel power plant. In order to best understand the schematic diagram of diesel power plant, we have divided the whole schematic diagram into 6 parts. Fuel supply system, air intake system, exhaust system, cooling system, lubricating system, and engine starting system. First, fuel supply system. This system consists of strainer, transfer pump, all-day tank, and fuel tank. Now, oil is stored in storage tank. From the storage tank, oil is pumped to smaller all-day tank at daily or some arranged intervals. From this tank, fuel is passed through the strainer to remove suspended impurities. The clean oil is then injected into engine by fuel injection pump. Air intake system. The system supplies necessary air to engine for fuel combustion. It consists of pipes for supply of fresh air to engine. Filters are provided to remove dust particles from air. Exhaust system. The system leads the engine exhaust gas outside the building and making it discharge into atmosphere. A silencer is usually incorporated in the system to reduce the noise level. Cooling system. The heat released by the burning of fuel in the engine cylinders is partially converted into work. The remainder part of heat passes through the cylinder wall, piston, and rings, and may cause damage to the system. In order to keep the temperature of the engine parts within the safe operating limit, cooling is provided. The cooling system consists of cooling tower, water pump, and water sources. Lubricating system. The lubricating system is provided to minimize the wear rubbing surface of the engine. It consists of lube oil, lubricating oil tank, auxiliary pump or oil pump, filters for oil, and cooling of oil. The lubricating oil is drawn from the lubricating oil tank by pump and is passes through filters to remove impurities. Engine starting system. This is an arrangement to rotate the engine initially until firing starts and the unit runs with its own power. Small sets are started manually by handles, but for larger units, compressed air is used for starting. Then, air at high pressure is admitted to a few of cylinders, making them to act as reciprocating air motors to run over the engine shaft. The fuel is admitted to the remaining cylinder, which makes the engine to start under its own power.